Yes. We're going to go ahead and get a cup of water boiling. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Most of the time that bites me in the butt because I don't read ahead. Okay. So, we're going to grab 1 cup of water. Oh, and the last thing you need is shrimp. I forgot to get that out of the freezer. Okay.
Protein's mildly important.
So one of the things that you need to do with this rice is you need to get a lot of those starches out. So I have just like a sieve here, but you're gonna run the rice under water until the water runs clear. It gets a lot of that excess starch out, so when you go and actually boil the water, it's not super starchy. We're gonna run it. I can't see when it turns clear, but we'll run it for a few seconds. You can use any strainer. We have really big colanders, so I have to use the sieve, otherwise all of our rice would fall out.
You probably could use like a coffee filter if you needed to as well. In a
One
pinch.
of the mesh ones, maybe. Not a paper one.
Yeah. Most like coffee pots have like those built-in ones you could use. That would be something Alton Brown would do.
Alright. I think that's good enough. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put this in our pot and bring it to a boil. Basmati rice takes a lot longer to cook than your instant rice. So it's about 20 minutes. I'm gonna just give it some love with some salt and let it do its thing. Alright, and this guy is done. Let's grab our shrimp because I need to defrost it. So the kind of shrimp that we used is just Nature's Promise raw shrimp. It is peeled and deveined with the tail still on. You can buy fresh shrimp if you want to, but we didn't know when we were going to make this meal, so we opted for frozen.
Deveining shrimp can be very tedious. So, but if you have the
Deveining
time,
and shelling can be a huge pain.
if you have the time though, fresh shrimp is obviously the way to go. It's just going to taste better, and sometimes it can even be cheaper than buying the stuff that's already been shelled and veined. Yeah.
The other thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab cold water and just let these guys sit in cold water for a little bit. Make sure it's cold so that you don't cook your shrimp.
Yeah, a lot of people think thawing a protein of some sort involves running hot water on it, which can actually have a negative effect. Yeah, we tried that once a while ago with it was like a packet of chicken thighs, and we ran it in like hot water, and it just something about it wasn't right. So it's always the cold water.
All right, let's go ahead and put 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt into our rice. And I'm just going to eyeball it. Looks good. All right, and then let's get a spatula. Let me just go ahead and get all of the rice in there. All right. Bring to a boil, reduce heat to low, stir, and cover. So we need to find a lid for this guy. Good enough. All right. So the shrimp is defrosting. Wow, I am like super tired today.
Clever combination of
It's
defrosting
frying.
and thawing.
It's defrosting and thawing. So we're not going to heat the saute pan over medium-high heat until we're ready to cook our peppers, because that's a fire hazard app. So we're going to cut up our peppers and our tomatoes. Leave this stuff here on this side with the utility knife. And the way I cut my peppers just to not deal with all the seeds is I just kind of cut around. And then you don't have a whole lot to deal with. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Got the bottom right off.
It's a pepper hack.
It is a pepper hack.
Hashtag pepper hacks.
Okay, and we're going to julienne the peppers, which is essentially just small, thin strips.
I was gonna say, I heard that.
I heard it too. We're not going to eat the sticker. Okay, we are stickerless now. Okay. Okay, there's those guys. Those guys. Okay.
Ashley displaying some artful knife skills here.
Thanks, John Madden. Okay, rice is boiling. Let's go ahead and reduce heat to low. Give it a quick stir. Cover it. And I'm going to set the timer for about 18 minutes just to let it really get that love that it needs. Now, take the stickers off of our tomatoes. So we're going to dice. We're going to small dice our tomatoes. I've never been a fan of cutting tomatoes because it's always so hard. It's never easy to dice up a tomato.
I think you can get some sort of like as seen on TV tomato dicer.
You probably can.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, if you cut a lot of tomatoes, I could see it being valuable. Otherwise, it just seems like a gimmick.
My favorite thing to nosh on with breakfast is tomato with salt and pepper. I don't know why it's super tasty, but
have you ever had fried green tomatoes?
I have. Those are tasty as well.
I've heard they're quite tasty, and that's kind of like a southern thing.
Yes. All right, 2 whole tomatoes. We got a lot of tomatoes going on here. Fortunately, we have this really sharp knife, which is great, because tomato skins are a beast to cut through if you don't have a sharp knife. And our knife is handling it quite well.
Keeping sharp knives is key. A lot of people think sharp knives are dangerous. Actually, it's the other way around. A dull knife is dangerous because you have more of a chance of like doing a bad cut with a dull knife, and you're more inclined to possibly hurt yourself. So keeping your knife sharp is key.
Good luck, Mr. Safety over there.
Hey, it's because I've learned the hard way.
I mean, sharp knives are dangerous too because they're sharp. But
well, yes, but if you're using them properly, it's going to do what it's supposed to do. Whereas a dull knife is not going to do what it's supposed to do. It's trying to help people.
I got you. Essentially cut these guys in half and do a small little dicerino on them. I pretty much took the best nap of my life on the couch, like right around 4. Property Brothers was on, which you know I was really tired because I slept through it, and normally I watch it. And it was a cool looking house. But I was sleeping so hard that I started choking on my spit. I would like wake myself up halfway through and just start coughing. Yeah, it was pretty.
Sometimes you just need a good power.
It was pretty awesome.
I mean, it's like it's a gloomy, rainy day. It's like drizzling out right now, and that's really good nap weather. Like, let's be real here.
It is. Alright. So, we are going to heat up this big old pan with medium-high heat. You never, ever, 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 ever need to blast the burner on your pots and pans on high unless you are boiling a liquid. You never need to do that. You are going to burn your butter, you're going to burn your garlic, and the pan is going to get just as hot if you put it on medium or medium-high heat. You never need to cook on high.
Probably could also incidentally damage a pot or a pan doing that.
Probably.
Blasting it too hot too fast, yeah. Now, if you have gas stove, different story. You can definitely, you know, manage the heat better. But yeah, with electric, you never need to go over medium, high.
Okay. I don't know what tender crisp means, but we're going to go ahead and try to figure that out. So I could already feel on the coconut oil from yesterday, I could already feel that it was like suctioning really hard on the container. Yeah.
Wonder why that is. We may have to do some research about coconut oil.
So I just noticed that. Okay.
Oh, you juked me.
Oh, I juked you?
I thought you were going stovetop.
Oh, no, not yet. Sorry. Okay, now I'll go to the stovetop.
Okay. Now to stovetop.
So we're going to put our coconut oil in there. I think that's all we need. We don't need to put anything else in. I will need to get my measuring spoon, guys, because we're going to I really want to measure out the curry and the red pepper flakes, because those can get quite potent. Go ahead and move these guys to the garbage. Check our shrimp, still very cold, and ice cubes. They're getting there. If you have fresh shrimp and you're cooking this at home, you can obviously skip the frosting thing and just keep your shrimp in the fridge. Ooh, that water got real cold.
This music lined up to the coconut oil liquefying in the pan was pretty cool. You can make like an entire meditation video of just
burning oil with me.
Yeah, just slowly liquefying solid oils.
All right. Got that going. We're gonna go ahead and put in our red peppers. And we are stirring frequently on this guy. Nice coating on them. A couple minutes. While I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and peel and mince my garlic and my ginger. So we'll take this little nubbin of ginger here. If you don't have fresh ginger in your house, oh, go get some. It is an amazing, amazing. It's not even a spice. It's like just a root.
And it lasts a long time.
Flavor Town, guys.
Flavor Town. It doesn't usually go bad. You can, if it sits for a while.
So
like
we cut off this end last week, and it just seals itself up.
Yep.
So this will seal up in a couple days.
You just trim the edges, and mostly when you cook, you don't use a lot because it's so potent.
Right.
You can just buy a little nubbin of it, and it'll just stick around.
All right. Let's go stir our peppers, make sure we're not burning these guys. Okay. Looks great. I don't have a big enough, you know what? I have one sitting right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this guy. Calling in reinforcements. Need a bigger one. Ginger is oddly hard to chop. It's just really sturdy and fibrous. And plus I wouldn't be able to do this with the other knife.
That is right tool for the right job.
I'm pretty sure you could probably buy pre-minced ginger, but this is more fun and therapeutic. Alright. There's that stuff. Let's go give our peppers a 1-2 stir. Oops, okay, we got a little bit of browning. I'm going to turn the heat down a smidge. And then we're going to mince 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, with these guys. Come on, garlic shell, get off me. There we go. Just slide the tomato over
Some
a little bit.
persistent garlic you have there.
Okay, get the shell off. Okay, easy peasy. So yesterday I threw whole cloves of garlic into our roasting vegetables, and oh man, they caramelized amazing with the balsamic. And I ate like a whole clove, and I just popped it in my mouth, and it was so good.
And there were shallots in there too, right?
They were the shallots and garlic were the 2 that I added to it. I'm not gonna say that it added anything in flavor. It didn't take away from it in flavor. It was just something else on the plate.
Caramelized shallots, in that context, had like a sweetness that definitely.
Yeah, onions in general usually get.
Yeah, it's really good. Look at that pan toss, and look at that toss.
All right. So next we're gonna add
Pan skills.
garlic, ginger, curry, and red pepper to the pan. Honey, I'm gonna call you in.
Okay, right now?
Yep.
Going stove top.
I need you to open this and get half of it for me. Thank you.
Half of it, like just in a cup.
It doesn't matter, however you wanna.
I probably should have done the, yeah, I probably should have opened this in a different fashion, but too late.
Okay, so there's that, and then we have these guys. So I need 1 teaspoon of curry powder and 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper.
We need like 7 ounces.
There's a 1/4 teaspoon crushed red pepper, a little bit of heat.
Roughly 7 ounces is what we need.
And then 1 teaspoon of curry powder. Oh, I've never even opened it.
So that's about half. This is a little bit over half, actually.
That's fine.
Where would you like it? Just right wherever?
It's right next to me.
There you go.
Thanks.
Gotta figure out what to do with this other coconut milk. Maybe just drink it.
Alright. Here is a little bit. Put it back in. 1 teaspoon of curry powder. Look at us. We're getting crazy. Alright, and then stir
Starting to add the heat.
until you can just kind of get the aroma. Ooh. Smells great. I got it right there.
Well, that's a good sign.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, that is combined. Next we're going to add tomatoes and coconut milk. So we're going to add all of our tomatoes that we made. And I was wondering when we were going to start adding moisture to this guy.
Thank you very much for that follow. I sadly don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you very much for the follow.
Alright, so there's that going. And then we add our coconut milk to this.
Hello! Thank you so much for stopping by. How is your Wednesday going?
All right. So we're gonna let those flavors just kind of hang out, chill.
Well, welcome.
Reduce heat to medium and simmer until the sauce thickens, 5 to 6 minutes. So now what we're gonna work on, I'm gonna go ahead and dry this
That
up.
would make sense. It is already Thursday there.
We have a viewer from Korea.
Oh, hello. Hello, you're from Korea. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Okay. So now we're gonna wash our cilantro. I don't need a lot of it. We're just gonna use this much because we really don't need much. Take the leaves off, don't eat the stems.
Sorry.
Okay. I do love that we cook a lot with fresh herbs now, which is awesome. This is really only for garnish, so use it if you want to. You can totally omit it. You don't have to use any of it. If you're one of those people like me, where when you eat cilantro, it tastes like soap. I get that a lot.
So looking in Twitch, it looks like there is a translation. Ji Kim? Is that how you would pronounce that? Ji Kim? I'm sorry if I butchered it.
We're just gonna mince these guys up. All right, that looks pretty minced. I'm gonna leave it there.
Now I'm determined. Now I'm going to figure out how to properly pronounce that.
I'm trying to heat down a little bit on our sauce. Okay. We have 2 minutes left on our rice, which is perfect. So now we're going to drain and rinse our shrimp.
Okay. Is it okay if we just call you JY then? Just keep things easy for you. Awesome. Do you cook from home often, JY? Are you a fellow cooker?
Okay.
What's your favorite dish? What's your favorite dish to eat, and then your favorite dish to cook? If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, so next we're going to add the shrimp and half of our cilantro to the pan and then cook for 2 to 3 minutes. And we're actually almost done.
That's okay. You got to start somewhere. You got to learn somewhere. So, best way is to just keep cooking. Best way to get better.
Okay. So our shrimp guys are going to start cooking, and then we're going to add half of our cilantro into here. Okay. And we are essentially done, skis. We're just going to let this guy cook.
Lasagna is quite tasty. Cooking lasagna can be a pain. So it's very, very time consuming.
So this goes for a couple minutes. We're going to go ahead and remove our...
Good save. Good save.
1. High score. The rice is gonna sit. This is gonna, I'm gonna bump the heat back up on it because the shrimp is so cold. So you're not really gonna get, because you're essentially boiling your shrimp in the sauce. So it's not gonna get browned or anything like that. You just gotta make sure the shrimp is like pink and like slightly opaque. That's when you know it's done. It's roughly 2 to 3 minutes. Shrimp don't take very long to cook.
Oh, bolognese sauce. That is a delicious meal. You can do a lot of things with the bolognese sauce.
Okay, so next, juice of half a lime. There we go. I nailed it. I kind of cut it the wrong way, but it's fine.
Well, this is our first time making this, JY. We've never made a Thai curry before, so we're kind of excited. This is new territory for us. We hope it's delicious.
It smells really good.
I can confirm. The smells in the kitchen have been amazing, with all the different spices being used.
And we're gonna need 1/8 teaspoon of salt.
Oh, shoot me again.
Oh, I'm not really doing anything right now.
Okay, I'll just stay on.
Just keep on the
Hot
shrimp.
stove.
It's definitely a goldfish.
Pain for you? I'm not quite sure what you mean there.
Well, no, you're slotted. Here we go. Perfect. Hey, I hit my step goal.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add juice of half of lime into the sauce.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you got some dinner planned for today. Don't mean to leave you all hungry just having you watch us.
Okay. And then we do 1/8 teaspoon of salt, just a pinch. Just a tiny pinch of salt. And then I'm going to go ahead and start stirring it with, our rice.
Do you like Thai food, JY? I've only ever had a few Thai meals, so I'm not really that experienced in like a lot of the flavors. I know it can be very spicy.
This should be pretty mild. There wasn't a whole lot of pepper that went into it. I will say my sauce thinned out because I used frozen shrimp. So you kind of wanted it to be a little thicker for the sauce, but there's not much I could do about that. And if I cook it anymore, I'll overcook my shrimp.
And I guess the beauty of that is that the rice is going to soak up that sauce, so you're not really going to lose it.
True.
Especially if you do it in a bowl.
That is true. We are going to do it in a bowl.
Oh, did it again.
Stay on the shrimp.
Yeah, I think the one, and I know it's not like traditional Thai food. What is it? I had drunken noodles. I think is like a typical Taiwanese American dish. It's delicious. I got it with duck actually. I do like duck.
Drunk noodles can be really spicy.
That's what I heard. I heard drunk noodles were usually spicy, but the ones, because I know the restaurants they have like 1, 2, or 3 peppers as like their heat meter. I think this only had 2.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and grab our curry. Grab some of the sauce. This doesn't really look as much like the picture because I'm not really sure.
You ready?
Hang on. Let's move a giant cutting board out of the way.
So after we cook every meal, we try to see if we can get it to, if we can plate it and have it look like the picture. Just because we like trying to see if we can make it look like how it's supposed to. And it looks pretty good.
I think it's close.
I think it's, you know,
The sauce
that
is not as thick as it should be.
looks like that. Yeah, I mean, you almost can't see the sauce in the picture. Granted, it's not a top-down picture.
Right.
So, but I mean, it looks like it. It's probably going to taste like it, and I'm definitely excited to give this a shot.
So yeah, essentially all you do at the end is you just dish out the shrimp onto your bowl, top it with a little bit of lime wedge if you want to squeeze more lime on it, and garnish it with cilantro, and you're done. Voila.
Awesome.
Super easy meal. I think that took us at like 20 minutes.
Yeah, looks like we were probably streaming. Yeah, about 30 minutes of cooking, maybe a little bit less.
Are we good to go?
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Awesome.
That was really easy. It took 20 minutes for us to make.
Not a lot of ingredients.
13
Very
ingredients.
simple.
Very easy.
I hope everybody enjoyed. For those cooking along with us, please let us know what you think of the meal. As always, take a picture of it, tweet it at us, let us know. If you didn't cook with us, take a picture of your dinner anyway and send it to us. We like seeing all kinds of noms, all kinds of dinners and breakfast, all that. Send it to us. We definitely want to see. We want to hear from you guys. What is for tomorrow? Tomorrow is Greek spaghetti squash. So we'll be changing it up, going towards a Greek meal. We'll be posting the ingredients for tomorrow's show on our Twitter, which is @CTurkeys, right?
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, that is about it. We appreciate everybody coming out. Hope you guys have a great night. You want to come say goodbye?
Sure. I'll poke around on this side.
Hey.
Hi.
But yeah, so we are cooking with turkeys, or cooking with the turkeys, depending on which platform you're looking at. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be on 5 p.m. Eastern doing the Greek spaghetti squash. If you have any questions about any of the meals, hit us up on Twitter. We are open to helping everybody out, helping everybody learn how to cook, enjoy cooking, cook healthy, cook smart, and cook tasty. Cook tasty. You gotta cook
Thank you
tasty.
so much for hanging out
Yes.
with us. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for the follow, JY. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. If you got nothing to do Friday, you can come see us again, and we'll be doing the spaghetti squash. But other than that, everybody have a great night, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.